Welcome back to our channel Coinstar, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, their hidden histories, and their astonishing values. Today, we have an incredible story about one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1959 D Mint Mark Liberty Lincoln penny. And hold on to your seats, because this penny could be worth a jaw-dropping $112 million. That's right, $112 million for a humble penny that you might just find in your change jar. But what makes this particular 1959 D penny so special? Well, it's a mix of history, rarity, and a dash of mystery. Let's start with its backstory. To understand the significance of the 1959 D Lincoln penny, we need to go back to its roots. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, commemorating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, breaking the tradition of using allegorical representations like Lady Liberty. In 1959, the reverse of the Lincoln penny got a major redesign. Instead of the familiar wheat stalks that had been on the penny since 1909, the reverse now featured the Lincoln Memorial to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This change made the 1959 penny the first of its kind, marking the end of the beloved wheat penny era and the start of the Lincoln Memorial cent era. But what about the 1959 D Mint mark? The D stands for the Denver Mint, where this particular penny was produced. In 1959, millions of pennies were struck at the Denver Mint, but very few from that year would ever reach legendary status, except for a select few, like the one we're talking about today. The 1959 D penny is seemingly ordinary, right? But there's more than meets the eye. What sets some of these coins apart is their condition, rarity, and historical significance. Collectors and numismatists, those are coin experts, by the way, are always on the lookout for pennies that stand out for their minting errors, unusual features, or exceptional condition. This brings us to the big money mystery surrounding one 1959 D penny that has been valued at an astronomical $112 million. How is that even possible for a penny worth just 1 cent on face value? Well, here's the scoop. The story of the $112 million penny has captured the imaginations of collectors for years. One theory behind its enormous value is that it may have been part of an experimental minting process, or a prototype penny that was never meant for circulation. Some experts believe that this penny could have been struck using a special minting method or on an unusual metal planchet, which makes it unique in the world of coin collecting. Others speculate that this particular coin might have been part of a rare, misprinted batch, a minting error that would give it extreme rarity, and thus, extreme value. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or even coins struck on the wrong metal have fetched millions at auctions before. But here's the thing. The coin's mysterious background and lack of official documentation from the U.S. Mint have left collectors divided. Some view it as the holy grail of rare coins, while others consider it more of a coin myth that's yet to be fully authenticated. Let's take a quick step back and look at the journey of the Lincoln penny through the decades. From the wheat pennies of the early 20th century to the memorial pennies of the modern era, this coin has been in circulation for over a century. While most pennies are common and have little value beyond their face, some rare ones, like the 1943 steel penny or the 1955 double-die penny, have sold for millions. The 1959 D penny is particularly interesting because it was struck during a transitional year when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different designs and processes. Some of these transitional coins can become extremely valuable over time due to their scarcity, errors, or unique characteristics. Now, you might be wondering, how do you know if your 1959 D Lincoln penny is worth big bucks? Well, here are some key factors to look for. Look for the D Mint mark under the date on the front of the coin. The Denver Mint produced millions of pennies, but a rare batch of era coins could be hidden among them. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition are far more valuable than those that are worn or damaged. If your penny is shiny, free of scratches, and has a high level of detail, it might be worth having it professionally graded. Carefully inspect the coin for any errors like doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. These types of minting mistakes can dramatically increase a coin's value. While most 1959 D pennies were struck on copper planchets, there have been rumors of a few being minted on experimental metals. This could explain the sky-high value of the $112 million penny. The coin collecting market has seen some unbelievable moments, with coins selling for amounts that no one would have predicted. Lincoln pennies, in particular, have always been highly sought after. While most are only worth a few cents, rare examples, like the 1959 D penny in question, can fetch millions of dollars. Collectors and investors alike are constantly searching for pennies in pristine condition and with rare errors. So, if you happen to find a 1959 D penny lying around, it might be time to dust it off and have it appraised. Who knows? You could be sitting on a fortune. If you think your 1959 D penny might be one of these rare finds, your first step should be to have it professionally appraised. Many reputable coin grading services, like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can give you a certified grade for your coin. Once graded, you can take your coin to auction houses or online platforms like Heritage Auctions or eBay to see what the market might be willing to pay. But remember, while stories of a $112 million penny are legendary, it's important to approach the process with realistic expectations. So, could the humble 1959 D Lincoln penny really be worth $112 million? While it might sound too good to be true, the world of rare coin collecting has shown us time and again that anything is possible. Whether it's a historical artifact, a minting error, or just an incredibly well-preserved penny, the value of a coin is only as much as someone is willing to pay for it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1959 D penny, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode where we explore the incredible world of coin collecting. Who knows? The next big treasure might be hiding in your pocket change. Is your penny worth millions? Let us know in the comments below. Today, coin collectors and treasure hunters. What if I told you that a single penny, yes, just 1 cent, could be worth a mind-blowing $111 million? You heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting to uncover the incredible story of the 1964 D Liberty Lincoln penny. From its history, production, unique characteristics, and current market value, to why collectors are going wild over this coin. Could this little coin sitting in your jar at home be your ticket to riches? Let's find out. The 1964 D Liberty Lincoln penny comes from one of the most iconic coin series in American history, the Lincoln cents. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a president. The design by Victor David Brenner has stood the test of time, with minor modifications throughout the years, and the 1964 D penny is no exception. Produced at the Denver Mint, the 1964 D penny has the distinctive D Mint mark under the date, indicating that it was minted in Denver. In 1964, the Denver Mint struck over 3.8 billion pennies, making it a fairly common coin at first glance. However, certain factors have made specific 1964 D pennies highly sought after in the world of coin collecting. We'll explore exactly why in just a moment. The year 1964 was a pivotal time in U.S. history, not just for coinage but for the nation as a whole. The country was in the middle of the civil rights movement, the space race was in full swing, and Beatlemania had just taken over the world. But what does any of this have to do with the 1964 D Lincoln penny? Well, it's all connected. Due to the rising demand for silver in 1964, the U.S. Mint was facing a serious coin shortage. As a result, the government ordered the minting of massive quantities of pennies, nickels, and other base metal coins to keep up with public demand. In fact, Congress authorized the Mint to produce 1964 dated coins well into 1965, which is an anomaly in U.S. coin production history. This high production volume created a variety of minting errors and variations, and some of those mistakes are worth millions today. One of the reasons the 1964 D penny has skyrocketed in value is due to rare errors that occurred during production. Let's talk about some of these errors that could turn an ordinary penny into a multimillion-dollar piece of history. First up is the double die error. This happens when the die, the part that stamps the design onto the coin, strikes twice but slightly off-center. If you look closely at certain 1964 D pennies, especially in the word Liberty or the date, you might notice a doubling effect. Coins with this error have sold for astronomical amounts in the past. Next, we have the misplaced mint mark. Occasionally, the D mint mark on some coins was stamped in the wrong position. Whether it's too far left or too high, these coins are extremely valuable to collectors because they're so rare. And then there are planchet errors, which occur when the metal blank, or planchet, used to make the coin is flawed. In some cases, pennies were struck on the wrong metal planchets, giving them unique characteristics like unusual color or weight. These coins are incredibly rare and can fetch eye-popping prices. Now, here's the big question you've all been waiting for. How much is the 1964 D penny worth today? While most 1964 pennies are worth only their face value, the real treasures are in those rare errors and high-grade coins. In mid-state condition, these pennies can sell for thousands. But if you happen to have one of those error coins, like a double die or planchet error, you could be looking at tens of thousands, if not millions of dollars. In fact, one pristine 1964 penny with an incredibly rare error was recently estimated to be worth a jaw-dropping $111 million. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine finding a penny that could change your life forever. So, how do you know if the 1964 penny sitting in your pocket change is worth millions? Here's what you need to look for. The closer your coin is to mint condition, the more valuable it is. Check for minimal wear and tear, and try to find coins that have been well preserved. Look closely for double die errors, misplaced mint marks, and any unusual features like color or weight. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loop to inspect every detail. If you believe you have a valuable coin, the next step is to get it certified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can increase your coin's value exponentially. The coin market can fluctuate, so timing is key. Keep an eye on trends in coin auctions and sales to maximize the value of your 1964 penny. Now that you know what to look for, where should you go to sell your 1964 penny? Here are a few options. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers specialize in rare coins. They've seen some of the highest sales for Lincoln pennies. Websites like eBay and Great Collections are great places to list your penny, but make sure you set a reserve price to protect its value. Reaching out to established coin collectors or coin dealers can result in a more direct and sometimes quicker sale, whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out. The 1964 Liberty Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of American history. It represents more than just 1 cent. It could be a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. So check your coin jars, your piggy banks, and even that old drawer in your house. You never know, you might be sitting on $111 million. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin discoveries. And remember, every penny counts. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1967 Lincoln Liberty 1-cent coin, a penny that could be hiding in your pocket change and worth an unbelievable $113 million on the collector's market. Stay tuned to learn about its history, key details, how you can identify one, and why this specific coin has collectors worldwide buzzing. Pennies may seem like the most common and least valuable coins in your wallet, but certain ones hold incredible stories and astronomical value. The 1967 Lincoln penny is one of those coins that has captured the imagination of numismatists, people who study or collect coins, and investors alike. Before we dive into the value, let's take a journey back to 1967. This was a time of great social change in America, marked by the civil rights movement, protests against the Vietnam War, and a sense of national transformation. While political and social tensions were high, the humble penny remained a constant presence in the daily lives of Americans. In 1967, the U.S. Mint produced an enormous amount of pennies to meet public demand, but something unusual happened. This was one of the years where the U.S. Mint decided to forego mint marks. You see, mint marks are usually tiny letters indicating where the coin was produced, such as D for Denver or S for San Francisco. However, in 1967, the U.S. government decided to halt the use of mint marks temporarily to reduce the pressure on coin collectors who were hoarding coins for mint mark varieties. So if you take a close look at your 1967 penny, you'll notice something different. It doesn't have any mint mark. This was done intentionally, and it makes this particular year stand out for collectors. But the lack of a mint mark isn't the only reason this coin could be worth big bucks. Let's talk about the coin's design. The 1967 penny, like all modern pennies, features the profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or front, designed by Victor David Brenner. This iconic image of Lincoln has appeared on the penny since 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of his birth. The reverse, or back, features the Lincoln Memorial, which had been the standard design since 1959. If you look closely at the reverse, you can even see a tiny image of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial, a detail that often goes unnoticed. These design elements are what give the penny its classic, timeless look. But now let's get to the exciting part. How can this penny possibly be worth millions? The 1967 penny may seem like just another coin, but the value of a coin is determined by several factors: rarity, condition, errors, and historical significance. This particular penny has gained legendary status in part due to a very limited number of mid-condition, error-free pennies produced that year. There are rumors in the coin collecting community of an ultra-rare, perfect condition 1967 penny with a small but significant design error. This error may not be obvious to the naked eye, but to experts, it could be worth millions. Combine that with the historical significance of the no mint mark decision, and suddenly this 1-cent piece becomes one of the most sought-after coins on the planet. Recently, collectors and investors have placed enormous value on flawless, uncirculated versions of the 1967 Lincoln penny. These coins, when found in top-tier condition, have fetched mind-blowing sums at auctions. Some estimates suggest that a perfect 1967 penny with the right error could be worth as much as $113 million. So how can you tell if your 1967 penny is worth millions? Here's what you need to know. The most valuable 1967 pennies are in mint state, meaning they show no signs of wear or damage. If your penny has been circulated and has scratches or dirt, it likely won't reach the high values seen in auctions. Look for a penny that shines as if it just left the mint. Error coins are a big deal in the coin collecting world. Some pennies may have slight misprints, doubling of letters, or even off-center strikes. A famous error known as the doubled die can dramatically increase the value. This is when certain details, like the word liberty or the date, appear doubled. If you find one of these errors, you might be sitting on a gold mine. To truly understand your penny's value, you'll need to have it graded by a professional coin grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A high-grade 1967 penny could be your ticket to millions. Having your coin graded will help establish its rarity, condition, and ultimately its value. Some 1967 pennies in pristine condition have been graded MS67 or higher, making them incredibly valuable. The coin market has been booming in recent years. Collectors and investors are paying more for rare and valuable coins than ever before, and the 1967 Lincoln penny is no exception. Some versions of this coin have sold for thousands of dollars, while others are rumored to have the potential to break the $113 million mark. Why such a high value? It's a combination of rarity, historical context, and error possibilities. As more collectors hunt for these rare pennies, their value continues to increase. If you think you've got a valuable 1967 penny, what's next? Here's how you can sell it for top dollar. Find a reputable coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. They can help you appraise your penny and connect you with potential buyers. Major auction houses, like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, regularly sell rare coins to high-profile collectors. This is one of the best ways to reach serious buyers. Platforms like eBay or dedicated coin marketplaces can help you sell your penny to collectors worldwide. However, be sure to get your coin authenticated and graded to maximize its value. So, the next time you come across a 1967 Lincoln penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. You might be holding a small piece of history worth millions of dollars. Could your penny be the next $113 million jackpot? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell to stay updated on all things rare coin collecting. Who knows? Your next penny might just change your life. Today, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and valuable treasures. If you're new here, make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on videos that could potentially make you a fortune. Today, we're talking about one of the most coveted and mysterious coins ever minted in U.S. history, the 1969 Lincoln penny. And get this, folks, one of these could be worth a jaw-dropping $114 million. That's right, you heard me, $114 million. Before we dive into the specifics of this rare gem, let's go back in time and explore a little history behind the Lincoln penny. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has been one of America's most circulated coins for over a century. It was the first American coin to feature a real person, and Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president, was a fitting choice. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has undergone only a few changes over the years, but its iconic design has remained largely the same: Lincoln's profile on one side, and the Lincoln Memorial, after 1959, on the reverse. Now, let's zoom in on what makes certain pennies so special: mint marks. Mint marks tell us where the coin was made. On the 1969 penny, The mint mark you're looking for is S, which stands for the San Francisco Mint. This is crucial, because 1969 pennies were minted in multiple locations, including Denver, D, and Philadelphia, which has no mint mark. But the 1969 S penny, that's where things get exciting. So why is this particular S mint mark so important? Well, hold on to your hats, because this is where things take a crazy turn. In 1969, something extraordinary happened at the San Francisco Mint. Due to an error in the minting process, a small number of pennies were accidentally struck with what we call a double die. This means the design on the penny was struck twice, creating a unique and highly valuable doubling effect. If you take a close look at the word liberty and the date 1969 on some of these pennies, you'll see a very distinct doubling. This error is called the double die obverse, and it's the key to determining whether your penny could be worth millions. Okay, here's what to look for when examining your 1969 S penny. Grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and inspect the following key features closely. First, look at the date, especially the 1969. If it appears to be doubled, that's a good sign. Next, check the word Liberty on the left side of the coin. If the letters look like they've been struck twice, you might just have a fortune in your hand. Finally, take a look at In God We Trust. If you see any doubling there, it's time to celebrate. Got a penny that matches these criteria? Well, hold on tight because the next part will blow your mind. Now, let's talk money. The 1969 S double-die penny is extremely rare. Only a few dozen examples are known to exist. And the rarity of this coin is exactly why its value has skyrocketed over the years. In fact, a well-preserved 1969 S double-die penny sold at auction for a whopping $126,500. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Some experts believe that if another one were to surface in mint condition today, it could fetch as much as $114 million in the right market. Why such a high value, you ask? Well, rare coin values tend to appreciate over time, especially coins with unique errors like the 1969 S double die. Coin collectors and investors are always on the hunt for these gems, driving up demand and prices. And with fewer than 100 of these coins in existence, the competition to own one is fierce. Imagine finding one of these in your loose change or tucked away in an old piggy bank. That's life-changing money, folks. Now, here's the important part. What should you do if you think you've found a 1969 S double-die penny? Don't clean it. Cleaning your coin could damage it and significantly lower its value. Have it professionally authenticated by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Once authenticated, consider putting it up for auction at a major coin auction house. This is where you'll likely get the highest price for your rare penny. Remember, folks, authentication is key. Many counterfeit or fake versions of the 1969 S double die exist, so you want to be absolutely sure you've got the real deal before making any big decisions. So there you have it. The 1969 S Lincoln penny could be your ticket to an unbelievable fortune. Imagine holding a small copper penny that's worth $114 million. It's the stuff of dreams, right? Keep checking your loose change, folks. You never know when you might strike it rich. And remember, if you found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. Who knows? Maybe one of you will be the next lucky coin millionaire. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos on valuable coins, rare finds, and the exciting world of collectibles. Until next time, happy hunting! Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in American history. We're talking about the 1814 Liberty Head 1-cent coin. Could this seemingly simple penny be worth a fortune? Stick around to find out how this small piece of copper could be worth up to $1 million today. Let's begin our journey by going back to the early 19th century, 1814, to be exact. The United States was still a young nation, and the War of 1812 was still raging on. The country's economy was in turmoil due to British blockades, but amidst this turbulence, the U.S. Mint was hard at work producing coins, including the 1814 Liberty Head 1-cent *. Now, the coin that came out of that era was unique for a few reasons. First, it was part of the Classic Head series of pennies, which was minted between 1808 and 1814. These coins were designed by John Reich, a German-American engraver, who gave Lady Liberty a distinctive, classical look. His portrayal of liberty was not just a symbol of freedom but also a reflection of the neoclassical artistic trends of the time. If you've ever held one of these coins, you'll know that it's slightly larger than modern pennies, with a diameter of 29 millimeters. The 1814 cent is composed of 100% copper, which, over time, gives it that beautiful brownish red patina that collectors love. Now let's talk about what makes the 1814 Liberty 1 cent coin truly special: its rarity. The 1814 Liberty penny wasn't just any ordinary coin, it was the final year of the classic head design, making it a significant piece in American numismatic history. In 1814, two distinct varieties of the Liberty penny were minted. You can tell them apart by the position of the S in states on the reverse of the coin. One variety has a crosslet 4, meaning the horizontal bar of the 4 has a small hook or crosslet at the end. The other is the plain 4, where the 4 lacks this feature. Collectors go crazy for these subtle differences, and they can significantly impact the coin's value. So, how does a penny that was once in everyday circulation end up being worth up to $1 million? The answer lies in its condition and historical significance. The 1814 Liberty 1 cent penny can vary dramatically in value depending on its grade. Coins that are heavily worn can be worth just a few $100s. But, and this is where things get exciting, if you happen to own one in extremely fine or mint condition, you could be looking at tens of thousands of dollars. The best known examples of the 1814 penny have been graded by experts at institutions like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A few rare, high-grade versions of this coin have sold for as much as $1 million at auctions. Yes, you heard that right, $1 million for a single penny. Now, let's break down the key factors that determine how much your 1814 Liberty 1 cent coin might be worth. Whether you have one tucked away or you're dreaming of finding one, these are the details that matter. This is, by far, the most critical factor. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless specimen. Coins in grades like very fine or mint state fetch the highest prices. A coin graded as mint state 65 or higher can easily hit the $1 million mark. As mentioned earlier, the crosslet 4 variety is generally more desirable than the plain 4. The slight differences in the design can be worth thousands of dollars more to collectors. While the U.S. Mint produced millions of pennies in 1814, very few survived in good condition. Over time, many of these coins were lost, melted down, or heavily worn, making high-grade examples exceptionally rare. Being part of the classic head series and marking the end of an era, the 1814 penny has historical value. It tells the story of a young nation, battling external and internal challenges during the War of 1812. Sometimes, a coin's history or previous owners can enhance its value. For instance, if a coin was part of a famous collection, it could attract more attention and a higher price at auction. Where does the 1814 Liberty 1 cent stand in today's market? The demand for classic U.S. coins has never been higher. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare coins like this one, and auction houses are ready to help you cash in. In recent years, well-preserved 1814 Liberty pennies have sold for anywhere between $30,000 and $100,000. But the finest examples, especially in mint state or near perfect condition, have reached prices close to $1 million at prestigious auctions. If you're looking to sell, your best bet is to get your coin authenticated and graded by professionals. As with any valuable collectible, counterfeit versions of the 1814 penny are out there. If you're considering buying one, here are a few things to watch out for. The 1814 Liberty penny should weigh around 10.89 grams and have a diameter of 29 millimeters. Anything different might be a red flag. Authentic coins will show natural aging. Be wary of coins that look too new or shiny. Always purchase coins that have been certified by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity. So there you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 1814 Liberty 1 cent penny, a coin that's not just a relic of American history but also a potential $1 million treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about rare coins, this is one penny that will always hold a special place in the world of numismatics. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update on the most valuable treasures in the coin collecting world. Have a rare coin story of your own? Let us know in the comments below. This script provides a detailed, engaging, and informative journey through the history, rarity, and current market. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of U.S. coinage. But this isn't just any coin. This is the legendary 1818 1-cent Liberty coin, a rare gem in the world of numismatics. Whether you're an experienced coin collector or just curious about hidden treasures, you'll want to stick around for this one. Why? Because this coin could be worth a staggering $2 million. That's right. This coin may seem like a humble penny, but its history, scarcity, and desirability have skyrocketed its value. Today, we'll talk about everything from its intriguing backstory, why collectors are going wild for it, and how this little copper coin became a huge moneymaker in the market. Let's first set the stage by going back to the early 19th century. The year was 1818, James Monroe was President of the United States, and America was rapidly expanding. Coins like the 1818 Liberty Cent were minted to fuel this growing economy. But this coin, designed by Robert Scott, wasn't just a means of payment. It became a symbol of the young nation's values, liberty and independence. This era's coins are part of what's known as the Coronet Head Large Cent series. They were produced from 1816 to 1839. The design features Lady Liberty facing left, adorned with a coronet, or crown, inscribed with the word Liberty. Below her, you'll find the year 1818. Surrounding her image are 13 stars, representing the original colonies. On the reverse side, you'll find the denomination 1 cent encircled by a wreath. These coins were larger than modern-day pennies, about the size of a quarter, and made from 100% copper. But what truly sets the 1818 cent apart from others in the series is its rarity and condition. So, what makes this coin worth up to $2 million? It's a combination of factors: rarity, condition, and historical significance. First, rarity. While large cents were minted in substantial numbers, not many survived the wear and tear of circulation. Coins from 1818 are particularly rare because only a limited quantity was produced compared to other years. Most 1818 Liberty cents have been lost or damaged over time, making well-preserved examples incredibly valuable. Next, the condition of the coin is crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. The 1818 Liberty penny in mint state condition, meaning it looks almost as fresh as the day it was made, is extremely rare. The few surviving examples in top condition are what command prices into the millions. Recently, one of these pennies sold for $2 million at a prestigious auction. Why such a high price? Well, it was in pristine condition, with sharp details and an original copper tone. Collectors from all over the world wanted to get their hands on it. Let's take a moment to appreciate the craftsmanship behind this coin. Back in 1818, minting technology was not as advanced as today. Coins were struck manually, which meant each piece had slight variations, making every Liberty cent unique. Some coins even had mint errors, misstrikes that make them even more desirable to collectors. Error coins from the 1818 batch can fetch even higher prices due to their distinctiveness. Collectors go crazy for these variations because they're one of a kind. As we all know, in the world of collectibles, demand drives prices. And right now, there's a huge demand for historical US coins. Over the past few decades, the value of large cents, especially early ones like the 1818 Liberty, has skyrocketed. Why? Well, as more people become interested in coin collecting, the number of high-quality coins remains fixed or even dwindles as collectors hold on to them. Supply is shrinking, but demand is booming, which means prices just keep going up. The 1818 Liberty cent is one of the most iconic coins in early American numismatics. With fewer than 100 surviving examples in mint state condition, the value has risen exponentially over the years. It's a coin every serious collector dreams of owning. Now, if you're lucky enough to come across one of these coins either at an auction, from a private seller, or hidden in an old collection, here are a few things to look for to ensure you're getting top value. Look for coins with minimal wear, sharp edges, and a clear design. Unfortunately, counterfeit coins do exist. Always buy from trusted dealers or have the coin authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Coins with interesting provenance or ownership history can also fetch higher prices. And if you're looking to sell, keep in mind that auction houses specializing in rare coins can help you reach serious buyers willing to pay top dollar. At the moment, high-quality 1818 Liberty cents are selling for upwards of $2 million, depending on their condition. Even coins in lower grades can still fetch tens of thousands of dollars. If you happen to find one in your attic or inherit one from a family member, you could be sitting on a fortune. So there you have it. The 1818 1-cent Liberty coin may look like an ordinary penny, but it holds an extraordinary value, both in terms of history and its worth on today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep your eyes peeled for these rare coins. You never know, you could be holding on to a small piece of American history worth millions. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1818 Liberty Cent, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating content about rare coins and hidden treasures. Until next time, happy collecting! Today, have you ever wondered if that old penny sitting in your drawer could be worth a fortune? Well, buckle up because today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1824 Liberty 1-cent coin. This rare and valuable penny could be hiding in plain sight and could be worth as much as $3 million in today's market. Stick around as we uncover its rich history, unique features, and how you might just hit the jackpot with this coin in your collection. Let's set the stage. The year is 1824. James Monroe is serving his second term as the 5th President of the United States, and the nation is slowly recovering from the economic struggles following the War of 1812. During this time, the U.S. Mint was producing coins to keep the economy flowing. One of the most notable coins minted during this era was the Liberty 1-cent coin. This particular coin, known for its matron head design, is a part of the large cent series that was minted from 1793 to 1857. The 1824 Liberty 1-cent coin belongs to the later years of this design, which was first introduced in 1816 and continued until 1839. The design itself was created by Robert Scott, the first chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, and it features Lady Liberty's profile, wearing a headband inscribed with the word Liberty. But what makes the 1824 version of this coin particularly interesting is the low mintage and the rarity of coins in good condition. Only a limited number of these coins were produced, and due to the wear and tear of daily use, finding one in excellent condition is incredibly rare. Let's take a closer look at the design and features of the 1824 Liberty 1-cent coin. On the obverse, or front side, we see Lady Liberty, facing left. Her hair is tied back with a ribbon, and above her is the word Liberty. The date 1824 is inscribed at the bottom. Around the edge, there are 13 stars representing the original 13 colonies. On the reverse, we have the denomination, 1 cent, encircled by a laurel wreath. Around the edge, it reads United States of America. The detail on this coin was meticulously engraved, making it a favorite among collectors not only for its historical significance but also for its artistry. Now, the 1824 Liberty 1-cent coin comes in different varieties, especially when it comes to die errors and variations in the strike. Some of these rare variants can make the coin even more valuable. Alright, let's get to the part everyone's been waiting for, the value. The 1824 Liberty 1-cent coin is extremely valuable, particularly in today's coin market. But why? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. Coins from the early 19th century are hard to come by, especially in mint condition. Most of these coins were in circulation for decades, making them prone to heavy wear and damage. An 1824 Liberty 1-cent in average condition, meaning worn, but still readable, might fetch anywhere between $200 and $500 at auction. However, when we talk about coins that are in good to mint condition, the value skyrockets. A pristine, uncirculated 1824 Liberty 1-cent can fetch millions of dollars. Recently, a top-quality 1824 Liberty 1-cent sold for a whopping $3 million at auction. That's right, $3 million for a single penny. This jaw-dropping price is due to the coin's rarity, excellent condition, and the intense demand among collectors. Remember, the more pristine the coin, the more valuable it becomes. Now, before you start rummaging through your coin collection, it's important to know how to identify an authentic 1824 Liberty 1-cent coin. Due to the high value of these coins, counterfeits are unfortunately not uncommon. So, how can you tell if your coin is genuine? First, look at the details. Genuine 1824 Liberty 1-cent coins will have sharp, well-defined engravings, especially around the stars and Liberty's hair. Pay attention to the spacing between the date and the rim. Counterfeit coins often have irregular spacing or poorly struck details. Next, check the weight. An authentic 1824 Liberty 1-cent should weigh around 10.89 grams and be composed of pure copper. If your coin feels too light or heavy, or if the material seems off, it might be a fake. So, you think you've got an 1824 Liberty 1-cent? Fantastic! But before you get too excited, you'll need to have your coin authenticated and appraised by a professional. There are certified coin grading services like PCGS and NGC that will examine your coin's authenticity, condition, and grade. They will then assign it a rating based on the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1 to 70, with 70 being the perfect, uncirculated coin. Once your coin is graded, you can sell it at an auction house or to a private collector. Keep in mind, rare coins like the 1824 Liberty 1 cent are in high demand, and auctions are often the best way to get top dollar for your piece. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1824 Liberty 1 cent coin, a piece of American history that could be worth up to $3 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin represents the dream of discovering a hidden treasure. If you have one in your collection, make sure to get it checked out. You might be sitting on a fortune. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video on rare and valuable coins. Until next time, keep hunting for treasure. This detailed script takes viewers through the historical importance, design, value, and steps to authenticate and appraise the rare 1824 Liberty 1 cent coin. It mixes educational content with excitement to engage the audience. Today, we're talking about one of the most historic, sought-after, and incredibly valuable coins in American history. It's the 1 cent 1828 Liberty penny, a coin worth millions. Yes, you heard that right. This coin could be worth an astonishing $4 million on the market today. In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating history, the minting details, its current market value, and what makes this coin a must-have for serious collectors. So, buckle up because this is a story you won't want to miss. The 1828 Liberty penny is not just any ordinary coin. It's a piece of American history, minted in the early days of the U.S. Mint. At this time, the nation was still relatively young, just over 50 years old. The coin reflects the growing independence and spirit of America during the early 19th century. The Liberty head design, featured prominently on this penny, symbolizes freedom and progress. This iconic design was created to reflect the nation's ideals and remains one of the most significant representations of American culture on coinage. In 1828, Andrew Jackson was elected president, and the country was experiencing significant political and economic changes. The U.S. Mint was just 36 years old, having been established in 1792 in Philadelphia, and the minting process was still quite manual. Coins like the 1828 Liberty penny were created with a great deal of craftsmanship and attention to detail, making each one a true work of art. Now, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1828 Liberty penny, often called the classic head cent, was minted as part of a series produced from 1808 to 1836. The design was the work of chief engraver John Reich, who had created several coin designs for the U.S. Mint. The obverse features the classic portrait of Lady Liberty, facing left, wearing a headband inscribed with the word Liberty. This design is often admired for its elegance and simplicity. Above her head, there are 13 stars, representing the original 13 colonies of the United States. Below Lady Liberty, you'll find the date, 1828, clearly stamped. The reverse of the coin displays the denomination 1 cent encircled by a laurel wreath, which was a common motif on early U.S. coinage. Around the wreath, the words United States of America are boldly inscribed. The 1828 Liberty penny was struck in pure copper, giving it that distinct reddish-brown hue when it was first minted. Over time, however, most of these coins have developed a darker patina, which adds to their historical allure. So, why is this coin worth up to $4 million? Let's break it down. First and foremost, the 1828 Liberty penny is incredibly rare. The total mintage for this coin was relatively small, with just a few million produced. While that may sound like a lot, very few have survived in good condition over the years. Most of these pennies were used in everyday transactions and wore down quickly, leaving only a handful in mint or near-mint condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. Collectors seek coins that have been well preserved. Grading systems like the Sheldon scale help determine a coin's condition, ranging from poor P1 to mint state, MS70. High-grade 1828 Liberty pennies, especially those with minimal wear, sharp details, and a clean surface, can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Another factor that can increase the value of an 1828 penny is the presence of minting errors or varieties. Coins with die breaks, double strikes, or other imperfections from the minting process are highly coveted by collectors. For the 1828 Liberty penny, certain varieties are extremely rare and can push the value even higher. Now let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How much is this coin worth today? The 1828 Liberty penny has been sold at auctions for jaw-dropping prices. In the last few decades, coins in exceptional condition have fetched hundreds of thousands to even millions of dollars. One particular example, graded at MS66 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, was sold for nearly $4 million at a major auction. What drives these prices even higher is the competitive market for rare coins. Wealthy collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar to own a piece of history, and when it comes to early American coins like the 1828 penny, they're looking for the best of the best. In today's market, the average value of a lower grade 1828 Liberty penny can still be around $1,000 to $5,000. But for coins in pristine condition or with unique varieties, the sky's the limit. Now, some of you may be wondering, do I have an 1828 Liberty penny lying around in my collection? If so, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Here are a few tips to help you determine if your coin could be worth millions. Make sure it's an authentic 1828 Liberty penny. The date and Lady Liberty's design should match what we've shown in this video. Even slight wear can significantly impact the value of your coin. Use a magnifying glass to look for details like clear lettering, sharp stars, and a well-defined wreath. Check for any unusual minting errors, such as double striking or die cracks. These can make your coin even more valuable. Finally, if you think you've got a valuable coin, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it officially graded. This will give you a clear idea of your coin's worth. One thing is certain, the value of rare coins, especially historic ones like the 1828 Liberty penny, is only going to increase over time. The market for collectibles has seen a massive surge in recent years, with more people recognizing the investment potential of coins. As fewer of these coins remain in circulation and as collectors continue to compete for rare pieces, the value of the 1828 Liberty penny is expected to climb even higher. So if you're lucky enough to own one of these pennies, hold on to it. It could be worth much more in the years to come. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into the 1828 Liberty penny, one of the most valuable and historic coins in American history. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins worth millions, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on our latest videos. Let us know in the comments if you have any rare coins you'd like us to cover next. Until then, happy collecting! Today, the 1834 Liberty 1-cent coin has taken the numismatic world by storm, with collectors and investors eyeing it for its astonishing potential value. In this video, we'll explore why this seemingly simple coin is currently valued at a staggering $5 million. Hi everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and collectibles. Today, we're focusing on the 1834 Liberty 1-cent coin from the United States, a historic piece that's making waves in the coin market. From its rich history to its jaw-dropping value, we'll cover everything you need to know about this incredible piece of American numismatic history. So, let's jump right in. The 1830s were a pivotal period in American history, and the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins that would serve as the foundation of the nation's economy. The Liberty 1-cent coin of 1834 comes from a series known as the Classic Head Cents, which were minted between 1808 and 1839. This particular design features a classic portrait of Lady Liberty, adorned with a headband inscribed with the word Liberty. Now, the design of this coin wasn't just for aesthetics. It was meant to embody the nation's ideals of freedom and opportunity at a time when America was still finding its footing as a young country. Let's take a closer look at some of the key design elements of the 1834 Liberty 1-cent coin. On the obverse, or front of the coin, we have the beautiful bust of Liberty, framed by 13 stars representing the original colonies. The word Liberty is clearly inscribed on the headband. Below, you'll find the mint year, 1834. The reverse side of the coin is equally impressive. You'll see the inscription United States of America surrounding a simple but striking wreath. And in the center, we have the denomination, 1 cent. These coins were made of pure copper and weighed about 10.89 grams, which is significantly heavier than the pennies we use today. Now you might be asking yourself, why is this coin valued at an incredible $5 million today? Well, there are a few key factors at play here. First, rarity. The 1834 Liberty 1 cent was minted in relatively low quantities, making it highly sought after by collectors. Second, condition. Coins graded in mint state, particularly those with no noticeable wear or damage, can command astronomical prices. Coins from the 1800s in such pristine condition are extremely hard to come by. For example, a well-preserved 1834 Liberty 1 cent coin, graded MS-65 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, was sold at an auction for millions of dollars. Another important factor when determining the value of your coin is the mint mark. While many coins of this era didn't have mint marks, finding one with a distinct D or S mint mark, signifying the Denver or San Francisco mints, could substantially increase its value. Though most 1834 Liberty 1-cent coins were minted in Philadelphia, where no mint mark was used, certain rare variations exist. If you happen to stumble upon one of these rare marked variations, you could be looking at a game-changing find. So, how did we get to a point where this coin is valued at up to $5 million? It all comes down to supply and demand. As more collectors and investors look for safe assets, the demand for rare, historical coins has exploded. This, combined with the scarcity of mint-condition 1834 Liberty 1-cent coins, has led to record-breaking sales. One of the most famous sales was in 2019, when a collector paid over $4.5 million for an 1834 Liberty 1-cent coin. Fast forward to today, and the coin is even more valuable as interest in rare American coins continues to grow. Now, if you've got an 1834 Liberty 1-cent coin in your collection, you're probably wondering how to find out its current value. The first thing you'll need to do is get the coin professionally graded. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin, check for any rare features, and give it a grade that will determine its market value. Factors like luster, wear, and any surface damage will affect the overall grade. Coins in fine or very fine condition can still fetch a nice price, but if you've got one in mint state or uncirculated condition, you're looking at serious money. In conclusion, the 1834 Liberty 1-cent coin is not just a piece of history, it's potentially a life-changing asset. With values reaching as high as $5 million, it's no wonder collectors and investors are clamoring to get their hands on one. Who knows? You might even have one sitting in a dusty box somewhere in your attic. So, take a close look at your collection. Your 1834 Liberty 1-cent coin could be worth a fortune. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the history and value of the 1834 Liberty 1-cent coin, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content on rare coins and collectibles. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows, the next coin we cover could be the key to unlocking a hidden treasure in your collection. Until next time, keep hunting for those treasures, and happy collecting. Check out our other videos on rare coins, collectibles, and valuable finds. Subscribe for more. This script offers an in-depth look at the 1834 Liberty 1-cent coin, blending historical context, design features, and market value to engage viewers and emphasize the coin's extraordinary worth. Today, we have an exciting topic that could put a small fortune in your pocket, a penny that is over 180 years old, yet it holds immense value. We'll be exploring the 1-cent 1838 mint mark Liberty penny, uncovering its history, significance, and why it's worth a staggering $6 million today. So, if you're ready to embark on this journey through time, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. The year is 1838. The United States is in the midst of significant growth, both in population and territory. It's a time marked by innovation, the rise of railroads, and a burgeoning industrial revolution. But what does this have to do with a penny? The 1838 1-cent Liberty penny, officially known as the Liberty Head cent, was minted during this transformative period. Designed by the renowned engraver Christian Gobrecht, the Liberty Head design featured Lady Liberty, symbolizing freedom and democracy. The penny was made from a copper-nickel alloy, which was a significant change from previous copper-only coins. But what sets this particular penny apart is its mint mark. Coins from different mints carry different mint marks, indicating where they were produced. The 1838 Liberty penny can have several mint marks, but today, we're focusing on those bearing the O mint mark, indicating it was minted in New Orleans. The New Orleans Mint played a crucial role in the U.S. coinage system during the 19th century. Established in 1835, it was the first mint in the southern states and became a vital contributor to the nation's economy. The 1838 Liberty pennies minted here are particularly sought after by collectors. Now, let's discuss rarity. The 1838 Liberty penny is not only a piece of history but also a rare find. It's estimated that only a handful of these coins exist today in mint condition, making them highly desirable among collectors. Coins are graded based on their condition, and this affects their market value significantly. The grading scale ranges from poor, P, to perfect mint state, MS-70. An 1838 Liberty penny in uncirculated condition can fetch upwards of $6 million in auctions, making it one of the most valuable pennies in existence. So, what makes this coin so collectible? Well, it's a combination of historical significance, limited availability, and the craftsmanship involved in its minting process. Collectors are not just buying a coin, they're purchasing a piece of American history. Now, let's talk numbers. The market for rare coins has been booming in recent years. The demand for the 1838 mint mark Liberty penny, specifically, has skyrocketed. With recent auction results showing sales exceeding $6 million, it's clear that this penny is not just a piece of change, it's a significant investment. So why are people willing to pay such an exorbitant price for a penny? The answer lies in the combination of rarity, demand, and investment potential. Many collectors view these coins as a safe investment, especially in uncertain economic times. As more people become aware of the value of rare coins, the competition to acquire them increases, driving up their worth even further. If you think you might have an 1838 Liberty penny lying around, you'll want to know how to identify it. Look for the following features. The obverse features Lady Liberty, while the reverse displays a simple wreath surrounding the denomination 1 cent. Check for the mint mark under the date, which confirms it was minted in New Orleans. Examine the coin for wear and tear. A coin in better condition will naturally hold more value. The 1838 penny is made from a copper-nickel alloy, giving it a distinct look compared to older copper-only coins. If you suspect you've found one, consult a professional numismatist or visit a reputable coin shop for an appraisal. Investing in rare coins can be an exhilarating and rewarding experience. Here are some tips if you're looking to start your collection or invest in high-value coins like the 1838 Liberty penny. Understand the market, grading systems, and historical context behind the coins. The higher the grade, the more value the coin holds. Look for coins that have been well preserved. Coins with lower mintage numbers or unique features will typically appreciate more over time. Attend coin shows, join online forums, and connect with other collectors to stay informed about market trends and opportunities. When in doubt, consult with professionals for appraisals, especially for high-value coins. In conclusion, the 1838 mint mark Liberty penny is not just a fascinating relic of American history, it's a potential treasure worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, understanding the value and history behind these coins can open doors to exciting opportunities. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow coin enthusiasts, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations into the world of numismatics. And remember, always check your pockets for hidden treasures. Thank you for watching, and happy collecting. Feel free to adjust any part of this script to match your style or add additional details as you see fit.